Good morning, guys. I am just out on my walk this morning, walking by the Golden Pond here, and I got my buddies over here with me. Wanted to say good morning to them. Good morning. How are you today? Yeah, these are just amazing. Yeah, say hello. Yep. Very cool, very peaceful out here today. Although it's about 85 right now, but it's just very pleasant. I guess it's because it's just a nice, simple breeze. Yeah, just a nice, simple breeze out here on Golden Pond. So, I was up late last night working. And the hammer was working too. She's a little bit spent this morning, so she's going to be walking later on the treadmill. But I just wanted to get out here, get some fresh air and some sunshine, try to get back into a reasonable, healthy routine. So that's what I'm doing today. So yes, for the last 3 months, I've been working on a new album for Kebin and Oscar. And you know, I create music through AI. And I don't allow the AI to create any of the lyrics for me. You know, never have. But, and I select all the instruments that I want to be used. Something's going on. Looks like there was an ambulance going by. Don't ever like to hear that or see that. You know, somebody's in trouble, and that's rough. Don't like to hear of anybody ever being in trouble. But when I create my music through AI, I select all the musical instruments. I even create prompts that determine how those instruments are played, what rhythms I choose, what tempo is in the song. I break all my lyrics out into verses and introductions and segues and interludes and outros, because I've been writing songs for years. But what I've been working on for the last about 3 months is an album for Kebin and Oscar called Love Songs. And the majority of that whole album, I think like 10 songs on that album, it's going to be a full 12 songs on the album. But 10 of those songs, I was going through boxes, several months ago, and I discovered a folder. And in this folder was my dad's music, sheet music that he had written and copywritten and recorded back in the 40s. You know, my dad was a POW, missing in action, for 2 years during World War II. And he was in the Battan Death March and escaped And he survived in the jungles and villages for around 2 years before he made it out and was able to come home. But during those periods before he was in the jungles surviving, he had written and recorded music. And I found this folder with all this music in there that had been copywritten and written like back in 1943. And that's like 83 years ago. 83 years. And this music was written to my mother. And it was a rough time, because during those times when they were separated during the war, they had no way to contact each other, no communication, no letters, no phones, nothing. If you think back, there was no internet. There were no smartphones. There were no cell phones. There was nothing like that. And so all they had to rely on was if anybody could get to a telephone, a hard line, or send a letter. With Dad being a POW, that wasn't going to happen. And Mom didn't even know if he was dead or alive. So we think, when I say we, I mean my brothers and sisters, we think that maybe there was someone else that they encountered and maybe had an affair with. So there was a lot of heartbreak, a lot of just unknown. My mom didn't know if my dad was dead or alive. Didn't know if he was ever coming home. No word. So anyway, I found all this music. Some of the titles was Faded Dreams, Loving You, Teach Me to Love You, Don't Be the One, Where Is Your Love? And I managed to complete all of these recordings. And this album is going to be released in honor of my dad and my good friend David Scott's dad, Leon Scott, and my dad, Ernest H Dover. Dad wrote all that stuff. But I'm honoring David Scott's dad too, because Kebin and Oscar is about me and David and all the crazy adventures and experiences that we had when we were teenagers, basically. So this album is going to be released on Father's Day, this coming Sunday, in honor of our dads. And guys, I just want to share that with you. And very soon, I'll put up some of that music and let you hear it. It really is heart-rending when you know that your own father wrote these songs. So it's not just a fiction story that someone made up. These things happened. All right, guys, I have much love for you, and I want you to have a wonderful day. Embrace it. There are good things coming to you. I love you guys. Bye. Guys, I just met the nicest couple in the world. a gentleman named Larry and his wife Kitty. I mean, they're just sweet, sweet, genuine people. You know, I'm a little bit dumbfounded because I guess, sorry, juggling my phone around here, but I've changed. You know, when we left Clearwater a year and a half ago, I don't think Jackie and I, either one of us, were real happy, and we were kind of seeing the dark side of people more. But we've changed since we were gone, and we really have become more gentle people. And by doing that, I'm telling you, we are seeing that character in people more. It's coming out more. We're seeing it and feeling it. And I love changing. It's, you know, some people say, oh, you ain't gonna change me. Guys and girls, men and women. No, you ain't gonna change me. I'm gonna change you. You need to quit being this way and being that way. You need to be my way. But guys, you know that's wrong. It's just wrong. And you know, you hear the statement, would you rather be wrong or right? Sorry, would you rather be right or would you rather be happy? Well, being loving, being sweet, being kind, that's what brings happiness. And you know what? I believe in God wholeheartedly, absolutely. And I'd like to bear my testimony that I know that Jesus is the living Christ. He is. And he will be back here. And I can't wait. Because the government will be upon his shoulders. All right, guys. Hey, Larry and Kitty, wonderful people. I'm going to introduce Jackie to them. Hammer's going to love them. Love you guys.